everybody, it's Claire,
Kip,
and Jamie,
and we're here to show you one of the recipes from our taste buds. So hang with us, and we are going to make everything bagel, mac, and cheese. So we're going to get started right over here, and I'm going to get our butter started melting on the stove, and I just have it in our non-stick skillet. So I have about 2 tablespoons of butter in here, just like this. We're gonna let this melt, and then we're gonna add some of the flour, about a tablespoon of that right in there. All right, so this is gonna melt, and when it is all melted, I'm gonna be using actually our new whisk and just make, it's like a roux, but it is called a
Mornay.
A mornay. So new term to us, but a mornay has what ingredients in it? It says
flour, butter, milk, and shredded cheese.
okay, so this is a new term for us. So we're gonna melt this, and then, like I said, whisk this up. When this is at the point where it is making a roux with just these ingredients, then we're gonna go ahead and slowly add about 2.5 cups of milk. And we'll just put this in little by little and keep mixing it in. So I'm gonna work on this, and this is gonna cook for about 5 to 7 minutes and make our sauce, which is gonna be nice and thick, and then we'll be adding some extra ingredients to it. All right, so we're gonna go and get our chicken. Did you want to video?
Yeah.
Okay. So we just cooked the chicken in our quick cooker. What I love about this quick cooker is that there are so many options that you can do, like about 16, I think, different settings on here. So all we did is just we have, let's see, like 5 chicken breasts, and we put some water and some seasoning in here. We just chose the chicken poultry setting and just hit the start button, and it did all what it needs to do. And then once was done, the steam was out. Basically, then we're just going to take the chicken out and put it in our new mixing bowl here with our tongs, and you can see it's very, very moist. So like I said, we just put some water and some seasoning. I think everything, I'm not sure what seasoning we put in here. Claire, what was the seasoning?
We did some garlic pepper.
Garlic pepper seasoning. So now we are going to
Here, I'll take
take
that.
it, and Jamie is going to show us how we can actually use we're going to use the Flex Plus. She's going to use the mixer.
Right, so our new Flex Plus multi-step set has a couple different attachments. One is our immersion blender for making mayo, sauces, just kind of blending those things up. We've got the processor, the food processor. My favorite thing is to make pie crusts in this, but you can also make things like coleslaw and just mix everything together. It just chops it up. The blade's in here somewhere. So you get 2 blades with it, and then you get this handle that I believe attaches to all of them. And one thing to remember is your battery. You get 2 batteries with it. The battery always shows up last to the party and leaves first. So the battery is going to be the last thing you attach to your Flex Plus. For safety reasons, this way nothing starts up before it should. So we're going to first attach the handle here. We're going to use these beaters. Make sure I put them in correctly. And now, last to the party is that battery. So, shows that we do have power here. And you're going to, it does lock, so you have to kind of push this when you turn it. Whoop. Okay, we're gonna try pushing that in one more time. Do I have it? You know why? Because there's two different ones. This one here has the little bar here. That one goes on this side, and it actually shows a picture of that. So, gotta love it. All right, now let's try that again and make sure it doesn't fly and hit him. Okay, so we are going to just kind of start breaking it up. Can you see? And we're gonna shred the chicken breasts. And I think the hardest part is to kind of get it started. But I love this new bowl. It's light and easy. You can use your feeders in it. And you can see how this is just shredding this chicken perfectly. So I think I'm going to, I could keep shredding. Do you want to take the camera?
Do you want to bring that over here for a second? And we are going to add a tablespoon of everything bagel. And the great thing is our tablespoons fit right in here, and I'm just going to sprinkle that in. So you can see that this is getting nice and thick. Can you smell that? I love the flavors, the smells, the scents from all of those. So right before we started, we went ahead and used our multi-pot with the steamer. And what I love about this is you can boil your noodles right inside, and then you can lift, and then you can go ahead and drain the water. So we went ahead and did that and put some cold water in just to stop the process, and then I added a little bit of oil. And so we're getting rid of the starch, which is what usually gets your noodles all stuck together. So that's what's going on over here. How's your chicken going?
My chicken, I started at a low speed and moved up to a higher speed, and doesn't it look fantastic?
Fast.
That was.
Super fast.
So it's just the getting started.
It's getting started. It's kind of breaking the chicken breast apart to kind of start beating it, I guess. All right, so then we're gonna move back to you.
Okay, so we are gonna shred some cheese in our what we call our shredder family, I guess. So basically what we have is we have the, this is the coarse, or I guess it's called the farmer part of it. This is your fine, and this is like your medium, and then here's your zester. What we love about this is you can actually pull these apart like this, and then just to put it back in, you just make sure it's you line them up with the grooves, and then it should, if I have it lined up correctly. Well, let's try this again.
I love that we get to learn how to use the products right with everybody else.
We just learned today how to take this apart, so.
And what are we? We're pampered, not perfect.
Yeah. Now,
Here, I'll put this one
yeah,
together.
of course, now I can't do it, and I did it fine the whole time. So we are going to actually demonstrate all of the different shredders, all the different graters, the different, so you can see what the different thickness or coarseness of the cheese. So we are going to, which I just learned today too, is these little lips here on your cup here, which also I learned today is a measuring cup. So it goes up to 2 cups. And we are going to shred a cup of the cheese. And so again, if I can line this up correctly, here it snuggles nicely on there. So I'm just gonna show you right now. And I forgot, Claire, remind me again why you don't touch the cheese.
Because that's where the bacteria begins, and that's why you have moldy cheese.
Okay, so we're gonna just start using, this is the coarse one. What I also learned, you can, for potatoes, for hash browns, So we have that. So,
Beautiful.
okay. So
I'm
then
just gonna take some of this.
yep. And then I'm going to now show you.
Okay.
I have to flip it because I'm left-handed here. Okay, so now this is the fine, and we'll show you what that looks like as well. I love the different thicknesses of that. That is so awesome. So I'm gonna do that one. Okay, and then we are going to show this one as well. And then, of course, you can.
Was that a pun? Of course.
Oh,
Because it's the course
course,
one.
yeah.
Okay.
So here you can put these flat by just moving this handle, and of course we're gonna put this, and I'm just gonna put this one, well, right in here. And this is like the medium for like your shredded cheeses for dips and stuff. So, and that's,
Awesome.
I just
Alrighty.
love this. This is awesome. And then of course this is our zester. So,
And that would be like the fine.
yep, the very fine. Yep. So, did you want me to?
I don't think you have
Okay.
to. It'll
Okay.
be the same.
Okay.
So, all right. So we need about a cup of that. And so if you want to continue grating,
Okay.
so we're going to be adding the cream cheese, and we're going to add about 4 ounces of cream cheese into our sauce. So we'll just whisk that in, and I always melt my cream cheese a little bit, and not even melt it, but soften it in the microwave for about like with this, about 20 to 30 seconds, and then it is so much easier to work with. So we're just gonna put this right in, and then we're gonna add our cheese, and we're gonna throw that in here too. So, you can see, and we're gonna be cooking this in a 350 degree oven, and it's about 28 minutes. So really the prep for this is super fast, and you could do this, I would say, before you head off to work. And then I'm just gonna dump this in. It's nothing like freshly shredded cheese. Okay, so we're gonna put everything in. I'm gonna hand this over, and maybe Jamie, you can just get the extra water off, or I'll hand this off.
What do you want me to do? I'm sorry.
We're just gonna take it over here.
Oh, okay.
Okay? And we're gonna compile this all together. So this is melting in really nice, very simple. I love this whisk. I think it is one of my new favorite products. See how nicely that all comes together? Okay, so let's see what we do next. We have to read directions too. Okay. So we remove it from the heat. We added, so now it is called a Mornay sauce. So we're gonna put the pasta in with that.
Right.
And we're gonna mix that in.
We're using our pasta tongs that grab all these pieces of pasta. And the protein was something that we decided to add. So we're gonna add a little of the chicken here as well. All right.
I don't know that that's gonna stir real well with this. I'm gonna grab a scraper.
I'm gonna mix that all up.
It looks yummy.
Claire, what else does it say on that recipe?
All right, so we're gonna add some chicken.
which we did.
I
Oh, you
did
did?
add the
Yeah.
chicken.
Okay, and the rest of that chicken, we can easily put it in the refrigerator for another meal and maybe make chicken salad out of that.
Yes.
So we're gonna be making just a little sauce that's gonna go over the top. So we can put that right into the baker.
Okay.
And we're gonna put it in that cast iron, the enamel.
All right. I'm gonna actually, because I don't want to overfill too much. I'm just gonna. So these, this is the enameled cast iron. The best part, my favorite part about these is that they don't have to be seasoned. So like the black, kind of traditional black cast iron, you have to season it. You kind of have to know what you're doing with it. And these, you can just use it. They bake evenly, quickly, and they're beautiful. So you can put them from, want me to, I guess, fill it all up, huh? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna put this in there.
How's it fit?
I
Perfect.
think it's perfect.
Yep.
I thought it might be too much, but
Nope, it fits great.
so you can go straight from the oven to the table because it's so beautiful. They are dishwasher safe. The one thing that I like to point out is that this ring around the top here, you should dry that because it could rust if you don't, but it can go in the dishwasher. So
Excellent. All right, so we're just making the topping. So I melted another tablespoon of butter, and I'm just gonna put it into our glass bowl with half a cup of panko. And then we're gonna add, and I am measuring, half a tablespoon of the everything bagel seasoning. We're just gonna mix that up and then put this over the top, and this is gonna bake for about 25 minutes. So we'll show you a picture when we are all done. So what do you think? This is so great. Not only did we get this recipe, we got some other herbs, set of 3, and 3 recipes. And what I love with our taste buds is every card shows an easy change up. So you can make this, you know, not everybody likes the same foods, and some people are allergic, so you can change them up. And the really cool thing about our Taste Buds subscriptions is you can get it just a one time. You can do it for 3 months. You can month by month for 6 months. And not only do you get these recipes and the seasonings with them that you can use for more than just this recipe, you get a QR code. And the cool thing is you have so many recipes right at your fingertips that you can make recipe after recipe that your family will love. All right, so thank you for joining us, and we'll get this into the oven, and we're gonna have a nice new recipe for our lunch today. Thank you. Take care.
bye-bye.
Bye.